Join me as I dive into 3 hours of the creepiest horror legends out there. Let's see if I can survive the chills and spooky stories without losing my mind. Horror legends have a way of captivating us, don't they? They're like the dark, twisted tales our grandparents used to tell us, but with a spine-tingling twist that leaves us sleeping with the lights on. From cursed objects to haunted locations and vengeful spirits, these stories tap into our deepest fears and fascinate us. I mean, think about it. What's more truly intriguing than the supernatural? There's just something about the unknown that draws us in. Maybe it's the thrill of experiencing fear in a controlled environment, or the satisfaction of trying to explain the inexplicable. Whatever the reason, horror legends continue to captivate audiences worldwide, and their impact on popular culture is undeniable. You can see it in the countless horror movies, books, and even video games that flood the market every year. The cultural significance of these legends can't be overstated. They often reflect our societal anxieties, serving as a mirror to our collective fears. And let's not forget their role in shaping the horror genre as we know it today. From classic campfire tales to modern-day blockbusters, horror legends have been a staple of entertainment for centuries. Horror films and real-life events often have an eerie connection. Think about it. Many iconic horror movies were inspired by actual events or urban legends. The Exorcist, for example, was loosely based on a true story of demonic possession. This blurs the line between fact and fiction, making the experience even more terrifying. The connection between horror films and real-life events adds another layer of fear. When you're watching a movie and you think, this could actually happen, it sends chills down your spine. It's like the fear is more palpable, more real. This is why horror legends have such a lasting impact on audiences. Some of these legends have become so deeply ingrained in our pop culture that it's hard to separate fact from fiction. Take the Amityville horror, for instance. It's a tale that has been retold and reimagined countless times, but its roots lie in a real, horrifying tragedy. The story of the haunted house on Long Island, where the Lutz family claimed to be terrorized by paranormal forces, has captivated audiences for decades. It's a perfect storm of a true crime foundation and supernatural claims, inspiring a wave of books and films that have cemented its place in horror history. Then there's The Conjuring, based on the supposedly true case files of paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren. The movie franchise has become a modern classic. It didn't just tell one story, it launched an entire cinematic universe, turning the Warrens' collection of haunted artifacts and chilling encounters into a blockbuster phenomenon. These stories have a way of seeping into our collective consciousness, don't they? They take a kernel of alleged truth and spin it into a narrative that feels both fantastical and terrifyingly plausible. But this isn't just an American phenomenon. Every culture has its own bogeyman. In Latin America, the chilling tale of La Llorona, the weeping woman, has been passed down for generations. She's a grieving mother, doomed to eternally search for the children she drowned, her sorrowful cry a terrifying omen. This powerful folkloric figure has transcended oral tradition, inspiring films that bring her tragic and terrifying story to a global audience, proving that the fear of a mother's loss and rage is a universal terror. And in our digital age, the campfire has moved online. Internet-age horror, or creepypasta, has given us new monsters like Slender Man. Born from a simple forum post, this faceless entity sparked a modern-day folklore movement, blurring the lines between a collaborative fiction and a perceived reality for some. It taps directly into our anxieties about the vast, unknowable nature of the internet itself. What's truly fascinating is how filmmakers draw from this deep well of folklore, real-life events, and even digital urban legends. They create movies that are not just terrifying, but also deeply thought-provoking. This cross-pollination between our shared reality and the fictions we create to explain it is precisely what makes the horror genre so endlessly compelling and adaptable. The impact of horror legends on pop culture can't be overstated. It's a dark, creative wellspring that never seems to run dry. From the heavy, distorted riffs of metal bands that echo the dread of a creature feature, to the stark, dramatic silhouettes of gothic fashion seen on runways. These stories have inspired countless artists and creators. They give us a shared language of fear, a visual and auditory shorthand for everything that makes us look over our shoulder in the dark. They tap into our deepest fears, providing a unique, if terrifying lens through which to view the world. These legends often serve as a reflection of our societal anxieties. The fear of the unknown, the fear of death, the fear of losing control. These are primal, universal terrors that horror legends grab onto with both hands. They take our collective worries and give them a face, a name, and a story. By exploring these fears in a controlled environment, whether it's a movie theater, a book, or a video like this one, we're able to confront and process them in a way that's both cathartic and terrifying. It's a safe way to touch the void. The Annabelle legend is a perfect example. This creepy doll has become a symbol of modern horror, a seemingly innocent object twisted into a vessel for pure malevolence, inspiring numerous films and a mountain of merchandise. Its origins are shrouded in mystery, adding to the allure. Was it a real, haunted Raggedy Ann doll, as claimed by paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren? Or is it a masterclass in storytelling? The uncertainty is the key. That ambiguity is what allows the fear to creep in and make a home in our minds. This power isn't confined to one culture. All around the world, local folklore gives birth to its own icons of terror. In Mexico and Latin America, children are warned about La Llorona, the weeping woman who drowned her children and now wanders the waterfronts, crying for them. Her wail is an omen of death, a story used to keep kids away from dangerous waters, but also a tragic tale of loss and madness. Then there's Japan's Kuchisake Onna, the slit-mouthed woman, a vengeful spirit who asks her victims if they think she's beautiful. There is no right answer. These aren't just scary stories. They are cultural touchstones, shaping behavior and reflecting the unique anxieties of their societies. As our anxieties evolve, so do our monsters. The Ring is another iconic horror legend, but one that perfectly captures a more modern fear. The cursed videotape became a staple of horror at the turn of the millennium, symbolizing the fear of technology gone wrong. It's the idea that something we invite into our homes for entertainment could actually be a Trojan horse for something ancient and evil. And that fear has only intensified in the internet age. We've traded cursed videotapes for cursed websites and viral creepypastas. Stories like Slender Man, Born in a Forum, or the unsettling rules of the No Sleep subreddit show how horror has democratized. Anyone with an internet connection can create the next great monster. This new wave of digital folklore preys on our anxieties about the unseen, unknowable nature of the web, and the loss of privacy in a world that's always connected, always watching. These stories, from ancient folklore to digital phantoms, have a way of tapping into our deepest fears, don't they? They all hinge on one powerful, terrifying concept: the unknown. And no legend stands out as a more disturbing monument to the unknown than the tale of the Dyatlov Pass. In 1959, 9 experienced hikers mysteriously died in the Ural Mountains, leaving behind a trail of utterly baffling and unanswered questions. The incident has become one of the most enduring, unsolved mysteries of our time, a true story that feels more terrifying than any fiction. The Dyatlov Pass incident is a chilling example of a real-world horror story. The strange circumstances surrounding the hikers' deaths have spawned countless theories, from a simple avalanche to secret military experiments, infrasound-induced panic, and even encounters with a creature like a yeti. Their tent was cut open from the inside. They fled into the sub-zero wilderness, some of them bizarrely underdressed. Some had massive internal injuries with no external signs of trauma. The truth remains a mystery, buried under decades of snow and speculation, leaving us to shiver and wonder what could possibly cause such terror. The legend of the Dyatlov Pass has captured the imagination of so many because it's a perfect storm of our deepest fears: the fear of the unknown, the overwhelming and indifferent power of nature, and the terrifying possibility that some questions will never, ever be answered. It reminds us that sometimes the most horrifying monster is simply a blank space where an explanation should be. Then there's the chilling allure of the cursed object. It's a legend that feels both ancient and deeply personal. We've all seen them in antique shops or inherited from a distant relative, an object that just feels off. From haunted dolls with vacant knowing stares, to cursed jewelry that seems to whisper in the dark. These items are said to carry a heavy price, bringing misfortune or outright terror to anyone who dares to possess them. The stories claim these objects act as vessels, imbued with the energy of a past tragedy or a malevolent will. The idea that an inanimate object can hold such power is both fascinating and terrifying. It violates our understanding of the world. How can something made of wood, or cloth, or metal actively wish you harm? This question is the very heart of the fear. It suggests a world where the rules don't apply, where a simple keepsake could become your worst nightmare. Perhaps no story embodies this better than that of Robert, the haunted doll. Given to a young boy named Robert Eugene Otto in the early 1900s, the doll, which he named after himself, quickly became a source of strange phenomena. Servants were fired after claiming to see the doll move on its own, and neighbors reported seeing Robert appear in different windows of the house when the family was out. Today, Robert resides in a museum in Key West, Florida, encased in glass. Visitors claim he still causes trouble, from camera malfunctions to personal misfortunes, especially for those who disrespect him. He has become a cultural icon of terror, his eerie legend inspiring the infamous Chucky from the Child's Play, film series, and countless other horror stories. In recapping these legends, it's clear that they have a lasting impact on our culture. From the desolate Dyatlov Pass to the unsettling gaze of a cursed doll, these stories tap into our deepest, most primal fears, and hold a strange fascination for us. They're a reflection of our societal anxieties, a way to confront and process our fears about death, the unknown, and loss of control, all from the safety of a story. They allow us to peek into the abyss without falling in. These legends serve as a reminder that, no matter how rational we think we are, there's still a part of us that's drawn to the unknown, and it's this fascination that continues to drive the horror genre forward. The power of horror legends lies in their ability to evoke fear. Whether it's through a haunted house or a cursed object, these stories tap into our deepest anxieties, providing a unique lens through which to view the world. If you've got a favorite horror legend, share it with me in the comments below. And if you're looking for more spine-tingling content, be sure to check out my next video, where I'll be diving into even more creepy tales and legends.